Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So this is going to be a quick one. I just, as of like 2 minutes ago, if that, got the turn back from Plumber. So it's going to go ahead and run the turn here. The time is very late. I forgot what game that's from. I think I might have heard that from Fable 3 where they did that, but anyhow. Yeah, might have been Fable 2, maybe Fable 3. But I'm just going to go ahead and do the turn here. We'll spend a little bit of time talking about it. Maybe some people are here, maybe not. Only the true fans would be here right now. But I need to go ahead and put the turn into the actual save, so only the true fans can wait, so we'll get going here in a minute. Give it to chat up, and then maybe if there's anybody who shows up, then they can see. Hey, did that null? Yeah, we just got the turn back. Just gonna do it. This is what happens when you're waiting to start another horrific degree, is you have a lot of free time and not much to do. But my girlfriend would remind me that I could be studying a lot more, so I'm going to be doing some more studies. I need to start reading again as well. Got very, very lazy. But in fairness, I am quite the rise and grinder when it comes to... Not the app, by the way. When it comes to strategy games, it is my bread and butter. I think I enjoy most, so I love doing these. Okay. Reveal the screen. Hey, presto, we're good to go. Right, I think we're about done with what orders we had. I could do a summary. I'll do a quick summary and then we'll go ahead and just go forth. Do a little bit of the talky talk. Frankly, I just need to pray that the West does not attack. That the realm of men, that the realm of Gondor and Rohan do not unite against me. So we are moving our cavalry up over this way. It would take a little bit too long for them to get across here, but what I'm trying to do is put pressure on here. We will have the entry of Bulgaria. I should have named it actually about that. Damn it. I should have put Bulgaria enters the war because they will in theory enter the war. But then again, I'm not certain, so we'll see. But we do have a large amount of men moving over here to the west. I'm hoping that they will arrive here in time. But I can't guarantee that he will not attack this turn. He didn't attack last turn, but I'm going to hope that, frankly, that luck continues because, my god, I need it. I'm going to go with like a passive feint, just so I can get some more, well, to be fair actually, I just need to have military control up here. I'm going to burn the rails anyway, so it doesn't really much matter. I think you gain some wall supply from doing this. Oh, rebuilding the rail lines. Okay, sorry. Destroying the rail lines, let's see. Destroy rail. I don't think you gain wall supply from doing it. Not too sure. Otherwise, it'd be quite fun just ripping up the entire Russian network. Do I destroy the rail here? Let's see. If the region is loyal, you can recover part of dismantled rails in wall supplies. Okay, that's good to know. I do and about this. God, that army size gets bigger every time I load into this game. Jesus Christ. If Alex doesn't have enough men now, my god, I do not want to know how many men he wants to have. Because I just cannot hold that back, but we'll see. We'll see. We managed to gain a massive amount of morale in this turn, which is really awesome. We're moving Hindenburg up over this way. He's going to be there in 8 days. Can I move on Vilna? 16 days. I'll halt the march over here. I could even build a depot once I arrive there, so that's something to bear in mind. Now, I'm going to go offensive because I need to actually win that. I was really tempted to actually stay here and regain cohesion, actually. But we'll go with it as is. I'm going to reinforce this position here. We are going to be moving a army and a super heavy artillery over here to Danzig, and as well as supplies and munitions. And then we're going to continue to push over here in Finland. We did have a force arrive here in Finland this turn, which is great. He's not actually active right now, which would be a pain in the ass, but hey-ho. Indeed. Von Letta is going to continue to lead the colonial troops because, yep, it looks like we lost... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, it looks like we lost the artillery, but they're still there. So just to remind you guys, these guys, these colonial troops are actually very good. They have very good discipline at 8. So they're on par with our German troops over here at 8 as well. So that discipline definitely is very useful. It's very useful against the Russians, which I think have lower discipline than we do. Either way, it's very useful to have. Right, I'm going to launch an attack over here. Now, our unit is... in fact, it may not be a wise idea to attack there. We barely held onto that, frankly. Barely held onto that. I probably I really need to deal with this situation, actually, so we'll go ahead and do then is have them move down the line and support our forces here. So, go with that. Move via rail. I need to keep the remaining rail system operational. It does show a lot of pressure here on the system with the Russians. I mean, this is it. These are the forces that he was able to muster just in a moment's notice, so yeah. How you doing there, Daniel? Good to have you, my man. Mr. Ray State Funds, how dare you? How dare you? But yeah, this is just going to be a short one. It's late. It's like 10 o'clock here. And yeah, it's going to get on with it, really. So we're raising men. Hallelujah. We're raising men. We do have Hindenburg launches offensive. I really do need to have more forces in the east. I am moving forces to Serbia. We do have an army that will be arriving down here shortly enough. And then we'll begin to... We'll counterattack over here against the Serbians. That could in fact be line infantry or militia, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna hope against hope that we actually have another day here of just freedom. I say day, you know what I mean. We'll save. So over here, let's go ahead and... I forgot about the Ottomans. I'm moving a corps over here, I'm gonna go ahead and actually attack over this way. I did consider using gas, but I don't think it's strictly necessary here. I do wish I had my CNC over here, actually, but he's bloody stuck forever, which is rather annoying. Rather annoying. Mr. Enver Pasha. We do have issues over here. Frankly, I'm dying. We are regaining some cohesion, though, so it's not the end of the world, and we are besieging Port Said. I'm going to go ahead and destroy the rails, for no other reason than spite. I love these 2 episode days. Oh, that's great, man. If you guys are enjoying this, do go ahead and like the video and series. Much appreciated. And the Ottomans are going to move into the Sima Mara and link up with the Austrians over here. We came out really like smelling... Well, we came out smelling the roses there. That was fantastic engagements for us. We managed to really... I don't know how much damage we did to the... Oh, by the way, I checked diplomat. I don't know how much damage we did to the French fleets for where it matters, but I think we definitely inflicted hits on smaller ships. So we've got our diplomats in Greece, Holland, Switzerland and Bulgaria. We've sent our major diplomats over here to the United States just to try and keep the US out of the war as long as possible. So yeah, we'll go with that then. And we are sending Austrians to the west. We have Germans heading to the west. We might have about 200,000 men sent to the west. There's not going to be an army command there, which is not exactly ideal, but we'll have calls down to wazoo. I mean, I raised new Austrian generals, 6 new Austrian generals that are all heading to the west, actually. We do have an army headed down to Serbia to smack around the Serbs, but it's okay. Frankly, if he doesn't attack in the west, I will feel significantly better. At the end of the day, these are just line infantry divisions. We do need to have more artillery, so we'll see. I do pray against hope. I pray for hope. I pray pretty much on a second-by-second basis that things should work out there. We are going to have Konrad von Hotzen sexy. Motherfucker, he got my supply. Did I have them? They must have been just... I didn't even know about them, actually. Alright, some British forces over here, so yeah, this is the end of them. Right, we have a remaining victory over here. We do win out. Yeah, militia. These are line infantry with artillery, so it doesn't really help there. We had 230 guns instead of 72, so that's good. Again, I'm not happy about those like Russians there, but we will be able to retake the supply. It's not a big issue. I do need to have my German submarines make it back. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Right. That could be medium or heavy artillery. It's honestly hard to tell with the Russians. I do see a Russian force over here. If he's actually seriously pushing there, then that's not going to happen. See Russians moving over here into East Prussia. And the thing is, I still have the Max Hoffman decision, so it's like at any point, if I ever choose to, I could just like freeze a Russian army and just completely tank it. Right, okay, so he moved in here a mix of infantry, Cossacks, militia, and sailors. He's really throwing everything he has out here. Okay, we do win a victory over here, which is surprising actually. I didn't actually have them set to engage, but we did have reinforcements in the form of militia arrive here, so that's fortunate. Alright, fleets moving there. Oh, that might be our submarines, I'm not too sure there. Seeing Russian forces out there. I forgot to give them orders again. Oh, why am I seeing lots of munitions there? Okay. Maybe... okay, that's, that must be because they don't trade or some shit. I don't know. I don't even know how to spell that. Well, how the fuck Brusilov get there? Well, that's just the General Brusilov. I was like, wait, how'd the army get there? Alright, we get a cavalry there. I think we retake our supply then. Who knows? Oh, they're actually there. They're actually chilling. He's not going to be happy about the fact that a few cavalry defeated his, like, 71,000 men. There must be something really bad going on there. He's actually sent in his cavalry out here. How you doing there, monkey monkey? Monkey 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 monkey. I need to deal with that force. I've been waiting for it to move onto the rail line so I could just rail there and just, like, rail on him. He's moving towards the depot, so I'm going to have to respond to that. Yeah, we do have... Ooh, this may not go in our favour. Ooh, it maybe not. Oh, we do achieve a victory over here. Alright, he's not going to be happy. Honestly, it's hard to take joy in this anymore. I do feel like I'm bullying, but I'm not doing anything to endanger that bullying. I don't know. We do actually defeat the Tsar here. So we defeat Tsar Nikolai II Romanov in battle. Pretty handily. This is Hindenburg slapping around a monarch. Because into the Kaiser, so I can imagine that artillery placement had to be pretty careful there to avoid the headquarters. Okay, gets my cavalry over here. Yeah, mighty cavalry. I need to cut the rail. Maybe I should cut the rail. Okay, there's actually... Oh, we do retreat, but the bridge across there. Yeah, so we're not going to get Port Said, which is understandable. I mean, we kind of knew that was going to happen. Ooh, I do get his I get his camels, though. I get rid of the camels. But there's a fuckload of British over there. Okay. They need to get the GTF out. I don't think we're going to see an attack in the west. Right, we'll have Conrad von Hotzenhammer. Yeah, okay, so we achieved battle over here at the Battle of Erdogan. Just well, apparently 54,000, but none of them joined. It seems, anyway. We do destroy the Cossacks over here, at least the cavalry. Light losses there. That heavy artillery obviously helping out there greatly. So we'll be besieging Erevan. Okay, so we do pull back. We have our first engagement here against ANZAC forces, actually. How you doing that, Arthur? Just going for it. They're Camel Corps. The Camel Corps was it done. Yeah, so we have the ANZACs over here and Australians. So this is going to be a bit dangerous, but I do have forces down here. Obviously, I can move additional forces down. I think they retreated in the direction we needed them to go. Oh, there's bloody cavalry going around me. That's fucking cavalry. I should have left the Marines there, shouldn't I? But it's okay. We've got supply enough, and I could just send some forces just to deal with them again. I'll be landing an army there anyway, so yeah, that'll be fun to supply some with. Right, okay, so we do actually suffer defeat over here, Manfred, so this is a core. I need to go ahead and deal with that. So they'll capture that depot. We do have Conrad von Hotzenhammer. Yep. I think these men are pretty much goners. It does say that they still have supply, but I think they're doomed. We lose 2,000 here to 27,000, and that army... Obviously, I'm lacking ammunition as well, but yeah, we'll finish them off. And then we'll just deal with the army here. So they push back, I'll go ahead and push and finish them off, really. And there's no attack in the west! Woo! 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 Wow, that was some really dangerous turns. We'll have to deal with the rations in Poland. It's a pain in my ass, but we can deal with them. Seriously, how many cavalry divisions does he have? Right, we'll go ahead and attack here again, and then we'll order an offensive across the river. If they were active, that'd be great. I did see Brusilov escape somehow. Alright, we'll go ahead and take a look at the 10 resolution. We're up to 92 morale. Amazing. What changes from surrender and disband? Did a certain fortress? Ah, there we go. Increase support in Greece and Bulgaria. Ah, does that mean we get Bulgaria? Yes! 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 Woo! Woo! Ah, that's amazing! And we go up here to 6-6. Okay, we need to really push. He hasn't pushed here. We need to push in the US as much as we can and drive that support back. Right, generate. Okay. Oh, he's still besieging over here. Well, that's going to be a little bit late. Yeah, well, who's very lucky that it's not an active army command, but I don't think I even need that. I think, frankly, a move in there, he's going to be in a... I forgot about these other divisions I was sent in here. Actually, that's my bad, but okay. That's not the end of the world. Yeah, we gained, what, 7 morale then? The last 2 turns, which is great. Was it this fortress that surrendered? Of course not. Which one fucking surrendered? Who surrendered? With that being read there, I thought it was British for a second. Just for an awful second. Found Switzerland, Holland, though. Alright, here we go. Yeah, they do actually manage to make it out there, so that's okay. We do break the rails, which not going to really much matter, is it? But, yeah, okay. So it's going to be difficult, but that British force has to march through the desert as well. I'm okay with that. We did make a foray into Egypt. Obviously, it didn't really go anywhere, but that's okay. I didn't really expect it to. It's a little bit hard when you don't have the rails, frankly. Alright. I do think we have some more effective defenses over here now. We actually have militia in pretty much all these spots. Hey, didn't I CD? Yeah, we got the turn back. I'm going to be bringing it to an end soon, but I just wanted to go ahead and just see what it's like with Bulgaria. Oh, let's see. Oh, look at those forces. I see active ones over here as well. Oh, gosh, yes, that's nice. Oh, look at these badass-looking divisions. Oh, those are very nice. I love those fucking socks. I've got a Bulgarian friend. She's going to love this. Oh, yeah, I love the look of these guys. Oh, we've got some pretty good generals. Good army, good defense, and stuffer. Hell yeah. Ivan Pichev, he's not active right now, but he's pretty baller looking. And yeah, these positions here are unoccupied. I'm just going to go ahead and just like take control of the rail lines. I'm going to secure this rail line here with the militia. But I'm going to go ahead and just move forward here. I think at the end of the day, this is going to be kind of it for him. If I can get here, that'd be amazing. Yeah, okay. How does that change the dynamics of the wall? He goes down to 68. That shows you just how many men he actually has. I don't like the fact that we have an objective on Salonika. Okay. They're still neutral. Thank God for that. I was like so worried for a second that having Bulgaria. By the way, that answers the question, can you have Romania and Bulgaria? Yes, you can. Okay, yeah, they're neutral. I was a little worried there for a second. Yeah, better not lose the initiative. Will you raise some additional Ottoman troops to have our support in Egypt? It seems the British want to counterattack. Frankly, that desert's going to destroy them. Oh, he's been driven out of Erevan. Oh, I gained supply wagon. Oh, that's really, really generous of the Russians. Like, legitimately generous. Well, he took mine earlier, I've taken them back now. Yeah, he's just not in a good position. We're not active right now, which is a problem. Okay, Russians have arrived over here. I really should have broken the rail line, but it is what it is. We are seeing forces over here. I can break the rail line over here, but I can just cut that back. Alright. But I do have this position as well. We'll take a look at what Bulgaria can recruit here shortly. Yeah, looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. I could cut all the rails over here if I want to, but it is just militia at the end of the day. At least it just looks like militia. You can kind of tell it's militia because they look like they're like saying, hey. Or over here. Or like giving you like the loser sign. Right, so we've got the Tigris. Let's go with some infantry and cavalry, why not? And, okay, we've been blockaded in Kuwait. I could land here at Basra. It depends, really. I think he would need to have riverboats to move up here, so it's not too much of a problem. I want to be when I have supplies, so... Also be where they... Oh, I can't... Alright, they can't go that way. Wherever them. No? Okay, I guess here or there then, apparently. Yeah, the Japanese. Yeah, pretty rough. At least we managed to get Q8, which is nice. Stops him from having it. Gives us at least some ability to prevent him from just like sending additional forces. He could obviously move in there pretty easily, but yeah, it is what it is. And he didn't attack in the west. Fuck me, that's great. Yeah, they left there. Qingdao. Okay, there's a lot of men here. So that's going to take some reorganization. But the amazing thing is that they're here. And I'm really, really glad that they are. I mean, this is finally the German mobilization, at least the first part of it. We also do have Austrians here too for the first time. I bet the men here are like, yep, thank God you guys arrived. So that is, oh wow, okay, that's actually a lot more men than I thought. So we have 231,000 men here. And then I guess like another 100,000 with the Austrians as well. Yeah, so that's a good amount of reinforcement. That's 231,000 men. Okay. That's a lot of like guns, but that's really good. Okay, that gives me something to work with. That's still not enough, but at least it's something. I really need like an army commander. Frankly, may have them just retreat if engaged, honestly, at this point. There's just so many over here. It's tempting to actually just cede this position and just go over here. But I don't have this actually dug in now that I think about it. Which is a bit of a problem there. That's a bit of a problem. I'll just have to move some sort of militia unit. We do have our amazing heavy artillery army. Hopefully it can actually do us some good. Oh, I did have a corps general over here. Alright. Maybe. That's a good point. That's a good way to think about it. Are the Austrians... Oh... Right. Okay, so we're repair and damage, it seems. That's gonna take a while. Right, well... that's a bit of a shame, so we are recovering the damage there. That's gonna take a while. That's fine. So, he got that supply, but we got him. I need to get over here to take care of him. Right, so let's go over here. We're just firefighting here at the moment. Somehow these cavalry just did a most amazing job ever. I think I forgot to tell them to cut the rail, but I'll not forget that now. We did barely beat the Tsar. He cut the rails. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we'll have to retreat here. Var could repair the rails, but I don't like the fact that they are here. Yeah, I'm going to retreat from this. The reason being, I'm not really supported here. Had I had something here, I mean, this is insignificant. It's just apparently a leader there, but I want to just make sure that we're not cut off there, or because he could move that force there. To be honest, he could move it now. So really, I do want to defend and just retreat if engaged. I'm not in a good position here. I've lost a lot of cohesion. I'm not as obviously weak as it seems, but yeah, we don't want to be there. So we'll pull back. I can't get reinforcements there immediately. I thought I could move a division, but you know. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it puts out the French for a while. Not that it'll make a huge difference, but it might make a difference in the long run. Oh, Rono surrendered. Wow, okay. Wow. That's great. I didn't even have to order an assault over there. That's excellent. Oh, he's retaken this position. Oh, they just moved through, I think. Yeah. It doesn't really make much of a difference for him here. But I'm a little bit lighter on the ground now. Right, I'm going to go ahead and... I could build up the depot build it up even more there. Yeah, we destroyed the rails over here as well. So he's actually off the rail line. If I destroy the rails here, it's going to take him quite a while. But that's great. So we managed to gain Rono. Did we gain any battlefield capture? Only 14 from battles. But we're up to 549, so I wonder if that was from other nations as well, such as the Bulgarians. Alright, moving over here. I think I'm going to destroy this rail. The reason being is I do not want him to come back over this way. Oh, there's Brusilov over there, yeah. Brusilov's army is not in great shape. They're just not. I mean, we still hold on to the province as well, so it's not good for him. I need to deal with his cavalry. And it seems to be a consistent theme here, is dealing with this bloody cavalry. But we do have all the militia raised. Yeah, you can see there's divisions arrive there. Did the cavalry make it? Right, yeah, the cavalry in position here. I need them to cut the rail. Do I need to be in any posture here? I think they need to be in offensive posture, but I can't remember. But I'll cut the rail over here, and then get over here to cut the rail. Well, arguably this one may matter more, but cutting the rail over here is not bad. Oh, that... really getting over here would make more of a difference. So yeah, we'll head over that way. Though while we are here, I might as well cut the rail. So yeah, we'll just cut the rail here. I could actually go inside and cut the rail, which means I can actually recover cohesion very quickly. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll cover the rail, cut the cohesion, recover the rail. Alright, yeah. I could actually do with more Ottoman forces, but we did move them out. If there's not going to be a landing in the near future, then we can do something else. Yeah, his position's becoming more difficult here. Italy hasn't moved, thank God, so we've had like 2 turns of grace there. We can reorganize the German front. I obviously will need more forces, but more forces will be coming. But I will need more artillery as well. But if I can just have the raw manpower just to hold the front, that'll help. Right, okay, it's 2 turns until the Jaegers are ready, which has gone by pretty quickly, actually. Obviously, there's other Jaegers, maxed out the Jaeger pool. But yeah, we managed to get 200,000 divisions arriving, and that's really nice. I'll have you moved over here then. I can start digging in there. Yeah, it is tempting to pull back over here, I must admit. It's a problem that we don't have the trenches dug, honestly, so that's problematic to say the least. I think we do pull back at this point. Yeah, I just think at this point, I would lose a lot of men in the field there. And I think with we've had like 200,000 Germans arrive and let's say 100,000 Austrians arrive. I think we just take that and yeah, go with it. I need another army commander out there, but we'll get that there. We do have the army on the way, so yeah, they'll be there next turn. It's annoying that they're a day out, otherwise I could have had them load up this turn. But we do have our guards, we have our super heavy artillery over here, so I'll just have them on passive. And just have them recover inside Danzig. They get to have a rest for a bit. Yeah, they get to have a rest for a bit. And then we'll go ahead and have them transferred across.